in Vietnam. Robert Morris. Welcome to Prime Cuts Theater. I'm Ron McKenzie, and to my left is God's Gift to Women, Michael Gabriel. Prime Cuts is your hour-long student video review show, I guess you could call it. We take a knife, cut it open, and we do something else too. But we talk about your videos. That's basically the end of the story.
I think we review them.
We're supposed to talk about the snow. It says so in the teleprompter.
I'm letting them know what we're going to do on the show. We review.
Anyway, you folks at home should be pretty pumped because every other show on this godforsaken island has been canceled all this week. But not Prime Cuts Theater. Michael Gabriel came in with his heat vision and melted the snow so we could come into the studio this morning.
I just care about my fans, which is the whole population of the world.
Alright, well, our first video, tonight is an experimental piece created using peach tea containers. Ooh, interesting. It's called Peach Tea for Me. Let's take a look, eh?
Taste my peach tea. That is definitely not peach tea for me. I'm just being honest with you and everyone.
Hang on, I'm trying to be intellectual.
Okay, well usually you would need a pipe for that.
Or is that interracial? Anyway, so let's break down peach tea, shall we?
Okay.
So,
let me break it down for you. Peach tea.
You're not on camera.
Rotating.
So anyway,
music.
You have these peach boxes.
Breakdown of the week.
Peach tea boxes, okay? I love peach tea. I love to shake those things up. I used to eat them with lunch in high school all the time. You crack it open. Yep, suck that down. Get your hot ham and cheese or your meatloaf or your turkey special dinner, whatever it might be, and you just munch away. And it's a good afternoon, and then you go to fourth period and sleep. However, peach tea does not need to dance. Stop it. It's not funny, floor director. But anyway, peach tea probably shouldn't be dancing. Creative concept in the idea of having a inanimate object come to life, but at the same time it didn't ever go anywhere.
The only time I saw it going anywhere was when he had like the peach tea actually doing choreographic moves, like where it had when it had it going along with the music. When he had the and it went up and down, up and down, up and down real quick, like a piano keys or something like that. I thought that was really creative. And when he had them rotating at the same point and moving around, that was somewhat interesting. But the rest of the time, it was just the tee boxes stacking up on each other randomly and moving around randomly and not going with the music at all. When it came to that point, it failed miserably. But when he did, they had a few moments where it was angel-worthy. But it was only for, I'd say, a split second and a half out of, 3 minutes.
So you want to give it a ranking?
I'm going to have to give it 1 devil's horn.
1 devil's horn. Is that good or bad? I'm still not used to this.
It's bad. The devil is, let me explain this to you. God is good and the devil is bad. Fiery place. Heavenly clouds. Fiery place. Heavenly clouds.
Fascinating.
Internal richness. Forever.
Okay, so we got one devil horde.
Hell.
Anyway, I don't know, because the stop animation itself was really good. So let's go with... This is the weird hat. It's got the dingleberries on it. 3 bacons. Simply because even though there was no real story involved in this stop animation, you gotta... Why'd you do that? It's not funny.
I didn't do anything.
Anyway, even though there was no real story involved, you got to give them some effort because it was just high school for one, and the stop animation was really good. The cuts were really fantastic, and there was never a drag or a pause or a jump cut in it. So good work as far as that goes. So you get 3 bacons out of 5. All right, so still to come on Prime Cuts, we have some great student videos. Go figure, and I heard you're getting turned into a werewolf.
Never.
We'll be right back.
No.
At Robert Morris University, individuals matter. And these days, we're about more than business. We're chemists, designers and artists, nurses, future teachers, engineers. Some of us do the evening news, and we're still the best business school around.
Every day we're changing lives at Robert Morris University with active, engaged faculty teaching active, engaged students. Come check out how your world can expand at RMU.
Oh, hi. Our next movie is The Wolfman. It's a story of a man with brute strength and insatiable bloodlust. He turns into a werewolf around midnight. He's been cursed by, he's bitten by a werewolf, and he kills all the town villagers. Sounds like my kind of movie. Here's a look at the trailer.
It was 25 years ago that my father found him. He was torn to pieces and half-eaten. Whatever did it was big, and buckshot couldn't kill it. After that, my father went home and cast silver bullets. Wouldn't leave the house on a full moon from then on.
Lo and behold, prodigal son returns.
Hello, Father.
You've come for the funeral.
What happened?
Your brother's body was found in a ditch. He'd been torn to pieces.
If there's anything you need, please let me know.
I want to know what happened to him.
Francis Aberline, Scotland Yard. I cannot stress enough the mortal peril you're in.
What kind of animal could have done such a thing?
You're risking your life. Darkness comes for you.
He's been quite seriously injured.
Thank you for staying with me.
Now we know it's still out there.
You were bitten by the beast. You bear his mark now.
Do you believe in curses?
You have to leave.
What are you afraid of?
There are those who doubt the power to change men into beasts. A beast has come among us.
Terrible things, Lawrence. You've done terrible things. Be strong, son. Be strong.
I am what they say I am. I'm a monster.
I will kill all of you!
Let me help you.
Beast will have its day.
Holy crap! What the hell happened to you?
You want to mess with me, Ron? I'm not feeling good. My hair's growing. My muscles feel like they're ripping apart. And I'm coming after you.
Okay. Maybe.
I'm an idiot, huh? Ron? I'm an idiot? Come in here and say that to me again.
Hey, Michael.
Hey.
Michael.
What, Ron?
Do me a favor. Take some ibuprofen. That'll get that all to go away.
It doesn't work. I've taken 20 pills.
You'll be.
Don't do that at home.
You'll be okay. So anyway, so John Johnson's the director of The Wolfman.
And he's fantastic.
Who is also the director of Jumanji, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Jurassic Park, and the new Captain America movie coming out.
I loved Jumanji and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Gosh darn it, that's a classic.
Okay, well, I mean, obviously he was the director of those great films. One of the things I've noticed about the cast list is that it's a whole bunch of no-names with the exception of Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I'm dealing with amateurs here. It's freaking ridiculous.
So can you tell us a little bit about the plot line of the movie? Or
It's a fantastic plot. Guy gets bit by a wolf, turns into a wolf. He's going to kill all the townspeople. There's an old man that knows what's going on, is going to help him. And that's basically the freaking story. It's awesome.
Oh. Well, I think that's about all the time we have for Mike.
No, it's not.
Mike, any last rewards over there?
Yeah, Ron. Better watch your back, because when I get out of here, I'm an idiot.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Better start eating your Canadian bacon.
Oh, jeez. Johann Blitzkrieg's not here to kill him with silver bullets or nothing. Okay. Well, that's Michael Gabriel inside of the Wolfman. We'll be back with more Prime Cuts after the break. Oh, save me.
At Robert Morris University, individuals matter. And these days, we're about more than business. We're nurses, computer experts, engineers, future teachers, graphic designers. Some of us are D1 student athletes, and we're still the best business school around.
Every day we're changing lives at Robert Morris University with active, engaged faculty teaching active, engaged students. Come see for yourself that individuals matter at RMU.
The second video tonight is the story of a man in a relationship who has a dirty little secret. It comes to us from Nazari, Megatron Dorash, and Ed Albert. Let's take a look at the parlor. What are you doing? Watch the video.
I'll see you later, honey.
Where are you going?
I told you I was going to go eat lunch with Tara today.
All right, have fun. Come and get it, boys. You alone?
Yeah.
Get it back. hungry right now? What would you like to eat? Something big. I'm really hungry. Me too. You know what I could go for? Some Italian sausage. Nice big bratwurst. Yes, you're a bad boy. Is that good? Or is this better? That's better.
How are you? Fine. What's wrong? It's Matt. He's been acting so strange lately. Strange how? Well, like this one time I came home from work and I just saw him just doing all this random stuff. You don't think it's another woman, do you?
Jessica's home. Here, get your clothes on. Get your stuff on. You have to go now.
But you're not finished yet.
Look, this one's on me. Next time, it's for free. All right? You need to go. Shh.
Hey, honey.
Hey, honey.
The doctor let us go early, so.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you're back.
What are you doing my sister's room?
Nothing. You know what we should do? We should watch some TV. We never sit together anymore.
Can I go change first?
No. Just come over here and sit with your favorite guy. Huh?
You're acting so weird.
No, I'm not acting weird. I'm just missing my honey bun. This is a good TV show. I'm gonna give you a nugget. I'm gonna give you a nugget. Nugget time. Yeah, this is a good TV show.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that is really weird. What do I do? I don't know. Do you want to see if he wants to go to a movie? Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll call and check the text.
Yes, you're a bad boy. That's better.
One that starts at 7. Matt? What's he doing in here?
Honey!
Oh my god!
Honey, this is not what you think it is.
You ruined my happy ending twice.
You alone?
Yeah.
Give it back. You guys want to come in too? $5.
Sorry, I looked at the camera. It's Matt. He's been acting so strange lately. I'm not supposed to look at you.
I take that back. Do not watch The Parlor. Close your eyes. Do not watch it, please. For whatever you do, do not watch. Do you want me to go first, Ron? Okay, I'll go first. Let me throw my input on there. First, I'm going to say that there are some really decent shots in here. Knowing the locations he's been shooting at, the scene with the restaurant that they were at was really well lit, and it was really well done in an aspect that you didn't realize that there was more restaurants right by it. And the fact that he cut from there to this other seating area was really well done as well. I liked how he did that. It worked well. Some of his shots while he was doing movements was really well done. Not very much jittering or anything to distract you from the scene. Something Ron will bring up as well is I didn't like the music cutting in and out. I'll let Ron get more into that, though. That was one of his pet peeves about this video. The acting, although what they were acting was somewhat a little bit uncomfortable, was still very well done. I don't want to go into any of the negatives of this video. I'm gonna save those inside and toss them over to here to my good not friend Ron.
Can I come out
You
now?
can come out, Ron. The video's done.
Okay. Nicole Storyhead Albert, Megatron, you should be ashamed of yourselves. I know what class it was for. I'm not sure what project it was for. We've all taken this class. It is Dr. Helena's field production course. I don't know what project that was for, what assignment that was for, but it was terrible. What kind of concept is that? I mean, I guess the idea is there, but it all resorts back to the idea of if people can't write well, they write terrible. The idea of if you don't have anything like intelligent comedy to say, you say fart jokes or sex jokes. And the fact that it came from Megatron doesn't surprise me one bit. If you remember the John or Bonson thing we showed last year, where the whole thing was just a big fart joke. And we've shown a chase scene, and it was just slap fight, slapstick comedy. Write something. Try harder. The editing was great. A couple of shots were blown out as far as like the iris goes, but other than the end scene with wherever we see Sam's character walking back to her room, the dramatic music there, and then cut to the music or no music rather, was probably the most disturbing part of in the actual room. That needs to be a fluent transition. If you're gonna change music like that, there needs to be like and this would even made it funnier if you had some kind of like cheesy like porn music going on while he was rubbing his back. But other than that, I mean, the comedy aspect of this was just poor. And considering that this show is built majorly around comedy, I was kind of offended by it because I feel our comedy can sometimes be inappropriate, but I think it's at least somewhat intelligent. Other than that, I don't know who'd cheat on Sam Bynum.
Well, I'm not sure if he was cheating so much. I think his just career choice was
At the very end, he said, "You ruined my happy ending twice."
That's very true. And we're not going to go into details about what that might have meant.
She's still... Never mind. Anyway, plus, in every single Megatron film that we've seen, I hear the same sound effects. Find some new ones, make some new ones. I've heard too many in my short time being here and watching his produced stuff. Other than that, I find it hard to believe that there was a team factor on it, because I know the other two's work, and I feel the other two are more newsy. But it's still, I think somebody had to take control of that. It got out of hand too fast. It could have been done tastefully and entertaining, and you still could have made the same joke, but you didn't.
Well, we have to take a break, but we'll be right back.
Get ready for a life-changing experience.
Live, learn, and make friends all in one place.
Build strong connections with the people around you.
Be engaged in a diverse community.
Our next video is produced by Erica Pfeiffer for the Robert Morris University Center of Documentaries. Whew, that's a mouthful. It documents her impressions of game day in Dortmund, Germany, and soccer's influence on their culture. Ooh. It was shot and edited with an observational style. Man, that just sounds like a whole lot of crap to me. Let's take a look.
Third time around and he finally gets it.
Die Oma grüßen. Hallo, Oma.
You know, when I heard we were reviewing a German BVB film, this was not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
Like, you know, like, tie me to the chair. Oh, God. No, don't do it that way. Oh, jeez. Look at this. It's over here now. What? Ooh.
That, of course, is what you would think when you heard BVB.
Well, yeah. Brilliant, vivacious babes, right?
I've seen that video, and it's quite tasteful.
And they're German.
Yeah, but he has a point. For the first time.
Anyway, so this video, it was a documentary in observational style, whatever that means. I liked it. I'll let you go first.
You want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me say the only thing that I have bad to say about it is that I wish throughout the video they had more music. It was just too long of it lasted way too long of no music happening with seeing everyone walking there, or at least having someone talking over it, like you said. That would have definitely put it over the top. But besides for that, I couldn't see anything else that was wrong with it. Even with that, it was still interesting to watch. It was still something that I, didn't sit there and feel like I'm wasting my time, or, I felt like it was an hour and a half when it was really only 3 minutes. I mean, the time passed and it went fine. It was really well done. I liked the shots she had. Some of the shots, you could tell when she cut from one shot to another that she was at one person and then she zoomed in. Like when she had the lady, she zoomed in onto her legs, and I wish she had put something in between because I was able to observe that it was the same person. So to me, it was just a cut in. But I mean, things like that are very minimal and most people won't notice. But besides for that, I mean, it was great. I loved it. I liked it a lot. And I think this is the first time we're going to get any real angel wings on this show. So, you impressed me pretty well.
How many angel wings?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I thought we were waiting after. I'm going to give it 3.75 angel wings. 3.75 angel wings. Because I would give it a 4, but if it had that music, it would have been a 4 or 4.5. But I mean, it was just great. It was really well done, and it definitely got across what it was supposed to get across to the viewer. So, good job.
My turn. Okay.
Don't hurt yourself.
So, let's break this down for a second. This is a video about a German soccer and or football team, depending on where you're from. And it was supposed to document how nuts this small town is over their football team. And coming from a culture that is very sports-driven in Canada, I totally appreciate this. I mean, when the Oilers play, it is nuts. And when they're on hockey night in Canada, it's even bigger. And I'm pretty sure, anyone who is so obsessed with a sport or a team, not obsessed, that's a bad word for it, but involved with their team, they can really associate with this film. And other than the lack of narration or music on game day, on the segment game day, it was awesome. And I just like to point out, we North Americans are really, really, really terrible at chants and stuff.
That's very true.
We have one chant "Let's go Oilers, let's go Oilers," or around here it's "Here we go Steelers, here we go."
Yeah, there we go.
They were doing crazy chants for just one player, on the other team to make fun of him. It just amazes me. I don't understand.
The songs they have for their sports teams overseas are just amazing. I mean, when I was in Finland, because I'm Michael Gabriel, I can go wherever I want. We were there for a small little hockey game that they were doing, and it was very small, and they had chants for all the players, and it was just ridiculous how elaborate they were and how into it they were. It was pretty incredible.
So I feel your documentary was effective because that obviously portrayed to both of us, and that's what I think you're trying to get at. It's good job, Erica Pfeiffer, older sister of Emily.
Very good job. I have to admit to you, though, what you said before, obsessed would be a bad word to use. Steeler fans and Penguin fans, they're obsessed fans. But, that was a good point, that, they weren't obsessed fans. They were dedicated fans.
Yeah, we're definitely not obsessed with the Oilers in Canada. So anyway, when we come back, we have one last video that you don't want to miss.
Are you
Stay
sure?
tuned. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, you said that about Azari's video, but we didn't want to see that.
Her final exam started 10 minutes ago. She'll wake up hungover and won't remember what happened last night. Extreme behaviors have extreme costs.
And we're back. The next video comes from us from RMU's very own Kenya Johns for a field production class. It's the true story of a group of friends having a communication problem. But in this version, they have to communicate with aluminum cans. Let's take a look. It's cantastic. You're used to that in Canada, right? You guys don't have cell phones, you have cans. Take a look.
Okay, so I have all my papers, have my ticket, have my boarding pass. All I need now is a ride. I guess I could call Kenya. Hey, Kenya! Hello? Hey, girl, what are you doing tomorrow around like 10:30ish?
Not much. My 12:30 class is canceled tomorrow.
Alright, well, I have an observation down in Aliquippa, and I was wondering if you could pick me up around 10:30 because I have a flight that I cannot miss.
Oh, where are you going?
Seattle. I have a really big job interview there.
Oh, cool. Okay, so, well, when do you need to be there?
Yeah, it leaves at noon, so I have to be back.
I don't see why not. Give me directions.
Time for work. Crap, I have to go to work.
I have to call Andrea and tell her that I can't pick her up. Andrea? Andrea, can you hear me? Oh, crap. I'll have to call Lauren and tell her that I can't pick up Andrea after all. Oh, but wait, I don't know her number. Kelly might know. If she's in class, I'll send her a text. No answer. Maybe Marvin would know. Marvin? Hey, Marvin, are you there?
Hello. Oh, hey girl, what's up? How you doing?
Hi. Hey, do you know Lauren's number?
Oh yeah, sure. One moment. Her number is 7.
7? Okay, thanks.
All right, bye.
Lauren! Lauren! Come on, pick up. George, are you there? It's Kenya.
Kenya, yeah, I'm here.
George, you have a car, right? I told Andrea that I could go get her at 10:30, but I realized that I can't. She'll miss her flight if I'm late. Do you know anyone that can go get her?
I can't today, but let me can Buzz and see what he's up to. Hey, Buzz.
Yeah?
Hey, it's George. What are you doing today?
Nothing. What's going on?
Kenny was supposed to go get Andrea today, but she can't. Can you?
George, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What time does she need picked up?
He says, what time?
10:30.
Wait, I had the can up to my mouth and didn't hear you. What?
10:30?
10:30.
Do you know how to get there?
How do you get there?
She gave me directions. Hold on. Go for like 5 minutes and make a left on 151, and the school is on the left.
Okay, you go north on 60, exit 9, turn left, and then left again. Something about 151, and the school's on the left.
George, I can't. George! George, I can't hear you. Someone must be standing on the string. I'm on the can!
My bad.
George, someone was standing on the string. What were those directions?
You go up north.
Can he do it?
Wait, I don't know. Hang on. Okay, you go north on 60. Take exit 9, make a left, and then you turn on to 151. The school's on the left side.
Okay, cool. How much time does it take to get there?
How much time does it take to get there?
About 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes.
Yeah, I can do that.
He said okay.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Tell Buzz I said thanks.
Kenny says thanks.
No problem. Andrea! Andrea! It's Buzz!
What the heck? Why does Buzz keep calling me?
Hello?
Buzz, what are you doing here?
Hey, Kenya. Oh my gosh, did you miss your flight? Oh, actually, it was tomorrow. What? Well, I tried to call you in the morning, but your can was busy.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
Well, I'm not sure if it was
Ring, ring.
canned.
Ring, ring. Is that you?
No, I'm not
Ring,
the one
ring.
going ring
Oh,
ring.
oh, it's me. Hello.
I guess I was right. Canadians do talk in cans.
Hey, how you doing?
Canadians cans.
Hey, hey, I'm on that thing that they pay me for. I know, I don't want to be here either, but yeah.
He doesn't want to be here, but he actually sleeps here in the studio.
You want me to kick Michael Gabriel in the nuts?
He's talking to his imaginary friend right now, Jeffrey, the dinosaur.
Okay, well, I'll do that after the show, Prickle. Okay, well, I should
name.
probably go because I have to do this stupid thing, okay? All right, bye. How do you turn these things off? Okay. Gotta send a quick text to my mom to let her know how I'm doing.
Tell your mom to
This
say
would
hi.
be easier to canst if I had a full keyboard.
You done? You alright? Got mom your text?
It was canst, but yeah.
Your cans? I'm sorry. Anyways, back to the video. And by the way, that's not how they text in that video. You would write it down on a piece of paper, you put it in the can. But As you can see, his can isn't even open. And like I said, he was talking to his imaginary friend, Jeffrey.
I am ashamed.
Feels so good to be right. But as I was saying, that video wasn't so much can-tastic, but I would say it was cans good. I'm just kidding, that wasn't funny at all. But it was good. Not fantastic, but it was good. At first, it kind of dragged a little bit, but then it started getting a little better. I liked how they had the different numbers laid out. That was very creative. I'd have to say this video was... Ron, what are you doing? Ron, you don't want to do that. Ron.
I'm hungry.
Well, Ron's not going to be with us next week. He's going to be suffering from food poisoning. But as I was saying, it was very creative. I liked the idea of talking through cans, and they took it to a whole new level where you could text through cans. You had a can in your car. You know, it was a mobile can, and it went everywhere with you. And as I'm sitting there watching this, I'm thinking to myself, these cords have to be forever long and be going everywhere, which I kind of found was funny. Some parts I didn't like were where they were over-explaining what they were doing, where Kenya wakes up and she's like, oh my God, I have to go to work. Well, it would have been better if instead of...
You got some on me.
Instead of that, you know, had just her showing up to work or just saying, oh, I got to get to work. Or, you know, something a little bit smaller. It just, the way she said it made it seem like it was just too much trying to let the viewer know what was going on. And there was other moments where that happened as well. But besides for that, it was pretty interesting, pretty well done. I liked some of the shots. Maybe change up the shots a little bit. They were all just static shots in one position. Give it a little bit of, you know, give it a little bit of movement. Give it a little bit of, get a couple shots on one person instead of just having one static shot on every single person you go on to. But besides for that, I think it was pretty decent. What do you think, Mr.
Ooh, look, there's carrots in here. You want some carrots?
No, I don't want carrots.
You want carrots, viewers?
If you want raw carrots and you want food poisoning, please come down to the show and get it. You can sue Ron.
Okay, so anyway, what do I think of Cantastic? Suffered from bad acting. Unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes when you're on campus. And I think the other thing it suffered from was exactly that, campus surroundings.
Which I think we suffer from as well.
Anyway, you ran into the problem where like your home looked like a dorm room. Work was the AMC dub rack. I mean, you know, unless you have a friend who lives off campus and works off campus, or you live off campus and work off campus, it's kind of hard to create a false sense of environment. And I think that kind of killed the story, or the imagination of the story a little bit, because you were so like, oh, I know where we are. Hang on. I think one thing about, to solve your long string problem, would have been funny to shoot telephone wires.
That would have been funny. Or it would have been funny to like have just like an area, like a big area, and then you just have like a bunch of strings like string through, and people trying to like go underneath of it or something to get that idea across. I mean, I imagined it, and that's what I thought was funny. But it would have been a lot funnier if you had actually put it into the video. I do have to disagree with you on the fact that it took away from it, because I never got the view that it wasn't, that it was supposed to be a house or that it was supposed to be an outside work. I thought it was all college environment. They're in classes. The girl's obviously studying in a class. So I thought, you know, she was in a dorm room, and that would make sense. I also thought that, you know, I was like, okay, she's going to work. Well, it's a work study. Except for, I do agree with you, unless you know about work study or unless you're familiar with the AMC work study, that would take away from it. Or familiar with Robert Morris, yeah. So that would take the work environment. But the living environment and people being in classes, I thought that worked just because it came across to me that that's what it was. It was college.
Okay.
I also don't agree with him because he's
Canadian. When we come back, we have some table talk. Don't you want to miss it? Or wait, no.
No,
you
we
don't
want
to
them
miss it. Or my stew.
Where'd we get this guy?
Get ready for a life-changing experience.
Live, learn, and make friends all in one place.
build strong connections with the people around you.
Be engaged in a diverse community.
Welcome back, RMU.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Every once in a while, a topic comes up that we don't agree on. This week, we're going to end the show talking about CGI in movies, and not about Michael Gable, not about Ron McKenzie, but about CGI. It should be about.
Should be
us.
about
Who's
Michael
cooler.
Gabriel.
And whether or not it's overused.
Here's the hat of discussion. First, what's your team name? We're Team Nerd.
We're Team Seacock.
What?
That's right. Go
You
Seacock.
can't say that.
Rooster,
Cock.
stop being so dirty.
Cock.
Seacocks get the hat.
Thank
You're
you.
gonna get us
We're
in so much
awesome,
trouble.
and we're Seacock.
C.
Seacock away.
Seacock.
Seacock going now. I just wanted to say that a bunch of times because I like my team name. Anyways, CGI in movies. It's not needed, right?
Of course it's not needed.
Overused. I mean, why not just get real stuff? I mean, what do you need to put in there that you can't really put in there? Hogwarts? Huh?
No.
They made a real Hogwarts, okay? There's a real one in Disney World. Just use that. Huh? Dragons?
Yeah, why can't you just make real dragons? I mean, just use real things and it would make it seem more realistic to the
DNA
people.
mutation, cloning.
Yeah.
Make one, punk.
Yeah, like just use science to your advantage and then you can make whatever creature you need. It'd be much easier.
Dodging bullets?
Yeah.
Easy.
I can dodge bullets. I dodge bullets in my sleep.
I dodge bullets while eating cereal in the morning. Your turn. Bam.
Are these guys
Bam.
serious?
Go ahead, Ernesto. It's all
All
you, kid.
All right.
Ernesto's gonna talk. Shut up, Seacock.
Go, Harry Potter.
All right, here's the deal. You talk about making a real Hogwarts. Okay, yeah, that's great. You can make the set. But when you have the dragon fight scene, whenever you had Harry and I believe it was Goblet of Fire, you need him to go around. You can't just go, okay, here's a static shot, have him just follow around there. You need to do the 360 of him following and the dragon behind him. You can't make a real dragon fly.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
No, you can't.
If he's a real
Mutation.
dragon, then he can really
he's got
fly.
the hat of discussion. He's got the hat of discussion.
Bam.
Stupid discussion.
Let him make his point, and then you can yell at him.
You don't
Now
have
finish
to
your
listen.
point.
You don't have
How
to
do you
listen.
do this every week?
I don't know.
Okay. Here's the other thing. I mean, whenever you have Back to the Future, it doesn't seem realistic anymore when you use real stuff.
All right, Hagrid.
I said Back to the
Hey,
Future.
come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's
Go
trying
ahead.
to make a point.
Hagrid, I'm sorry.
C. Cock.
Wow. So when you have that whole scene there with the whole, just because something lights up on fire when you had Back to the Future, that's a problem too. I mean, it doesn't look realistic now. It looks realistic at that time when you have the cameras to make it look realistic then, but now it doesn't even look that great. I'll be honest with you.
JCB.
Oh no, I get
What
a
you got?
point.
Let that man go.
JCB. Jokes to
Okay.
Bernard.
So,
Be
possibly
honest with
two of the most CG green screen effects movies out there right now are Star Wars Episode 3 and Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, and the Return of the King. I will admit that maybe Episode 3 probably took it a little too far to the point where every single set they were on was green screen. However, I think when green screen is used effectively in films such as Return of the Kings or The Two Towers, where you have one character that is entirely computer generated and he is able to manipulate and move with the characters. This is a character that even with special effects makeup wouldn't have come across right, simply because of the way he moves and presents himself and how skinny and rotten Gollum had to be in those two movies. He's so small and tiny. Now they did have somebody in a 3G outfit or a green screen outfit manipulating kind of what Gollum would move like, but you couldn't have created the character Gollum without green screening. Now, I understand there is some overuse of it. The Matrix and Episode 3 is Star Wars.
300.
300. No, 300 was awesome. But when
I
it's
have to agree.
Okay.
when it was used effectively in, setting up, going to, they shot most of the movie in New Zealand, but taking real life aspect and combining it with green screen is, it can be effective, and I think it helps tell more unique and outlandish stories. The hat is gone. Everyone gets to yell at each other.
Bam.
I didn't
Are
want
you
to yell.
serious? No. Ed, go ahead. Let Haggis real quick.
I was just going to say that I think one thing that CGI takes away from is the acting, and because your actors don't have the ability to interact with real objects and they're just standing on a green screen. So I think from that aspect you see where it could lack a little bit. I mean, I'll give you that it gives a little bit of a different look and it makes it look cool, but you might not get as good of a performance from your actors because they're not like doing real things. They just have props and it's not like a realistic setting.
Team Seacock, bam. Also, that rebuttal to your Gollum character, get radioactive material, make the guy throw up all the time. You can get him skinny enough. That's all you gotta do. And you got a real Gollum, no CG effects. Bam, color his skin. You've seen the Hulk? It's happened before. It can happen again, and it's realistic.
This is the Hulk. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Bam.
I'm saying that Team Nerd is loving every
No,
Nerd
Team
movie
Nerd.
ever.
No, Team Nerd is not good.
Transformers 1 and 2. Okay, you got Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. You got
believe these
Star Wars.
They're all wrong.
No,
if they were real.
Using CGI.
Exactly.
They really did all the
I don't want dragons.
What if that car actually did that?
Hey,
I don't want dragons. I don't want dragons.
Team Seacock wins. Shabam.
We'll be right back after our word from our sponsors.
Wait,
which
we
has
don't
been
have
Able
any,
Talk.
Her final exam started 10 minutes ago. She'll wake up hungover and won't remember what happened last night. Extreme behaviors have extreme costs.
I'm Ron McKenzie. I'm going to the Olympics. Well, that's just about all the time we have for Prime Cuts this week. If you want to see more, check out primecutstheater.com. Join us next week as we will show the show how to stack meatballs 500 feet high using only a great white shark. And pharmacist for myself, Ron McKenzie, and all of us here at Prime Cuts Theater, we want to thank you for watching. No more bad movies, RMU.
That's right.
I'm
What
going
Michael
to the
Gabriel said.
Olympics.
That's right. Go Michael Gabriel. He's the best character on this show.
Skiing. Bam. Seacock wins.
Bam. Seacock.